Let's just get started. It is Minecraft Hardcore Cozy Edition. And I know you're wondering, how can it be cozy when you have the chance to die at any moment? But look. I may be chaotic here and there, like I forgot to record my mic in this first episode, so it's a voiceover. But you know what? We're not gonna worry about that. We're just gonna jump in and find a nice, cute place to get started. Oh shoot, it was already nighttime. I was just busy collecting everything that I forgot I will need a bed. And luckily, I found a great source not too far away and jumped into bed quickly right as the moon started to rise. I started to collect some food, but it took me a moment to realize I was starving. I haven't played this game in so long. I thought my settings were messed up because I couldn't hit a crit on this poor little chicken. So I began cooking some food, and once I got that all ready to go, I decided we need to find somewhere to settle. And not just anywhere. I want to make sure there is a good cave system nearby and plenty of space for all the cozy building we'll be making. This cave was very tempting, but we can't just settle yet, and I don't want to start off this world building on the side of a mountain. After a quick rest, it was time to move on. Let's keep track of how many boats I make and just abandon. Alright, so this is the first boat. Luckily, I spotted another portal, but it's not like I could do much other than raid the chests, which was pretty cool. I found a golden hoe. Took me a little too long there to realize what I was doing. Anyways, it was time to move on. And here's boat number 2. I despise the cold, even if it's just in this game. Don't get me wrong, spruce, I love spruce. So we are avoiding any biomes with snow in them. Moving on. Come on, boat number 3, get us out of here. Overall, I wouldn't mind settling in one of these forests, but I just really want to collect what's necessary and start our home base. So I just still traveled around. I kept coming across these plain biomes with really deep caves. This is such a unique seed. I was wondering if I enabled large biomes because, wow. Luckily, I spotted a village. I kind of had too much space in my inventory, so it was a little hard to grab anything. So then we'll just come back and take what's rightfully ours. But after looking around and noticing a decent cave and this beautiful lake, which is what sold me, by the way, I decided this is it. This is where we're settling. So let's get settled. It's now official. We have our campfire, and this is our home base. When I get started, I feel like I do a lot of things at once. Like, I'll start the wheat farm, the animal farm, go mining because I need material, start a tree farm. First though, I want to make a little walkway to go down here so that we can get sugarcane growing. I'm also going to clear up this area because this is where we're going to have our wheat. I want to start building the windmill. First, that will be the first building we make. We'll see how long it takes me to get there. I'll go ahead and mark the area roughly where I want it to be, but there's a lot of different material I'll want. So knowing me, I feel like I am going to just be traveling a lot. My favorite woods to be building with are spruce and dark oak, which we don't have yet. We'll at least try to collect what we can. I will try my best not to be a perfectionist, and I could always just replace the wood later. For now, I was just getting the wheat farm going, and I also was starting to test just to see how far it will water the soil. I wanted to get some crops going as well before I headed down to the mines. What I'm aiming for is a lot of deep slate and regular stone. So luckily, we found this nice deep hole not too far from where we're settled. I was debating on whether we should make stairs all the way down or just use water. So I kind of settled for a little bit of both. This will be the first mining cabin, which I will later on convert to a main base camp or just a general place to store all the extra stone or cave material. Since I don't have any good armor, I was scared. Like, I get really nervous when I play hardcore, but then I was like, you know what? I have to be brave. I make the switch off so fast. I go from being scared to to being brave, to being scared. You know, typical things we all go through. So I continued on down through the cave, and I came across this beautiful cavern that I wish I could just fly around through and look around. I like this area so much, I was debating on making a second cabin, but actually I think a little station will be fine for now. I can't go down there without being protected. I can be very clumsy, and sometimes I'm just not good at decision making. The fear settles in and it's over. My main goal right now is just to collect a lot of iron, and if I get a lot of cobblestone on the way, that's good too. I'm trying to think of a safe way to get down there, but also not deal with any of the mobs. Like right here, for example, I don't know what I was trying to accomplish. After the first iron ore fell, why did I think the second one wasn't going to? So I want to get down there, but this is the issue. There's so many iron ores, but too many mobs to play around with. But knowing me, I like to tempt fate a lot. So I made the decision to try to travel out a little far so we can see what else is out here and maybe even possibly build a village or something. But also so that they will despawn.
Huh?
Wait a minute. Why did the block sound like that when it broke? It's been long enough, so I'm heading back. Luckily, I was able to get started and get some torches in before we were interrupted by a couple of friends. So that was my cue, you know, to get out of here and get back to the surface, take a break from the mines for a little bit. And lucky us, we came across a wandering trader who so kindly donated his leads to us. I checked on the wheat farm just before heading back down to the mines. I didn't even see this at first. I didn't realize how close we were to an amethyst geode. If you guys haven't caught on yet, purple's my favorite color. So I wanted to collect as many shards as I could for now and started on collecting deep slate. But lucky us, we found our first diamond, yay! As per usual, we just gotta make sure the perimeter is safe. Woo, now we can go to the nether. Maybe no time soon, but this deep slate dive has been very successful. Let's see what else we'll find next time. So thanks for joining me on this first episode of Minecraft Hardcore Sort of Cozy Edition. See you next time!